One of the most painful realizations in life is understanding too late that you had more time, more energy, more potential, and more opportunities than you thought, but you wasted them. A lot of people do not ruin their life in one dramatic moment. They ruin it slowly through delay, through endless procrastination, through unserious living, through spending their best years acting like time is unlimited. Your prime years are not just about age, they are about capacity. They are the season where you still have enough energy to build aggressively, enough flexibility to take risks, enough mental elasticity to learn quickly, and enough time for your decisions to compound. That is why wasting these years is so dangerous, because what looks like harmless delay today can become painful regret tomorrow. Many people spend their prime years sleeping on themselves. They scroll for hours. They entertain everybody. They avoid discomfort. They chase pleasure. They postpone learning. They keep bad habits. They remain careless with money. They stay in draining relationships. They talk more than they build. They wait for some perfect future version of themselves to suddenly appear and rescue them from the consequences of their current choices. But life does not work that way. The future is built by what you do now, not what you plan to do someday. Someday is one of the most expensive words in the world because it has buried more dreams than failure ever did. Someday I will start. Someday I will save. Someday I will learn. Someday I will leave that environment. Someday I will take myself seriously. And before they know it, years are gone. The tragedy is not just lost time. It is lost momentum. Because the earlier you start doing the right things, the more those things compound. Skills compound. Investments compound. Discipline compounds. Reputation compounds. Health compounds. Wisdom compounds. The same is true in the negative direction. Debt compounds. Laziness compounds. Excuses compound. Addiction compounds. Weak habits compound. That is why prime years matter so much. They are not just years. They are the foundation years. The direction you choose in those years often shapes the quality of everything that comes after. This does not mean life is over if you started late. It is never too late to improve. But it does mean you should stop romanticizing delay. Stop acting like endless distraction has no cost. Stop thinking youth automatically guarantees time. Life is unpredictable. People lose energy, opportunities, health, and access faster than they expected. That is why serious people learn to respect time early. They understand that every year should either build them or teach them. It should not just disappear. There is a difference between resting and wasting time. Resting restores you. Wasting time empties you. Resting is intentional. Wasting time is careless. Resting supports growth. Wasting time avoids growth. Learn that difference, because many people call it enjoying life, when in reality they are just escaping responsibility. Enjoyment is not the problem. Everyone deserves joy. But if most of your life is built around comfort, entertainment, and avoidance, then do not be surprised when your future feels empty. Your prime years are not meant to be spent only reacting to life. They are meant to be invested. Invest in your skills. Invest in your health. Invest in your character. Invest in your network. Invest in your mind. Invest in your financial future. Invest in becoming someone capable. The earlier you take that seriously, the more freedom you create later. People often envy the success they see in others without understanding the years of seriousness underneath it. They see the result, not the season of sacrifice. They see the confidence, not the years of self-correction. They see the money, not the disciplined choices that protected it. They see the peace, not the boundaries that created it. If you are in your prime years right now, understand this clearly. You do not need to have everything figured out, but you do need to stop living carelessly. You need direction. You need standards. You need a sense of urgency. Not panic, but urgency. The kind that says, I refuse to let the strongest years of my life disappear without intentional growth. There is something noble about taking your life seriously early. It does not mean becoming rigid or joyless. It means having enough self-respect to stop wasting yourself. You were not given energy, intelligence, and time just to become a full-time consumer of comfort. You were given them to build, to learn, to create, to lead, to rise, and to contribute. So ask yourself honestly, are your current habits worthy of your future? Are your routines building something you will thank yourself for later? Or are they quietly robbing the person you could become? Because one day, whether you are ready or not, life will present you with the result of how you used your years. And on that day, excuses will feel worthless. This is why you must act now. Not because you are behind, but because your time matters. Not because you need to panic, but because your potential deserves protection. Own your path means recognizing that your prime years are not disposable. They are seeds, and the life you will live tomorrow depends heavily on what you plant today.